Hello friends, in today's video we are going to see how we can use a simple if and VLOOKUP combination to prepare a utility which will calculate interest accrued on NSC. So friends, welcome to my YouTube channel on Advanced Excel. Before I start this video, I want to thank all my viewers and subscribers for giving me all these views, likes and comments, and I want all of you to share this video far and wide so that even your colleagues and friends are benefited from this. Okay, so let's start with this. Now before we move on to this particular utility which we are going to prepare later on, let's go through the notes which will give us a basic idea about this NSC and accrued interest on the NSC, right? So here are the notes. First is, till April 2016 the post offices were issuing NSC 8th issue 6 years and NSC 9th issue 10 years. However, after this date both these issues have been discontinued, and as on that we have NSC 8th issue which is of 5 years. Okay, now interest accrued on NSC is an ATC investment as well as it is an income from other sources. The reason being, the interest which is compounded on yearly basis gets reinvested. Only interest accrued till the year prior to the year of maturity can be treated as ATC investments. Okay, so in this case interest which is accrued till 4th year you can get it deducted under section ATC. Then third is, interest accrued for the year of maturity is to be treated as income from other sources, but it cannot be treated as ATC investment because the principal along with the interest gets paid to the investor. And lastly, the interest accrued on NSC is dependent upon two things. First is date of purchase and second is complete years. Now friends, this video is going to be extremely important for those people who are in the salary processing profile like me, because at this point of the year, that is Jan, Feb, March, you must be in the process of verification of investment proofs. Okay, so I felt that this time is pertinent for me to release this video. So let's start with this utility. Now this is the interest on NSC table which I have downloaded, and that table is self-explanatory. Across the rows we are having completed number of years, okay, and across the columns we are having rate of interest for those completed number of years depending upon the NSC purchase date. Okay, and here are those 6 columns of to this table which I have downloaded. Now before we start this utility, let's quickly give this table a name, because I have said, as I have said, we are going to use if and VLOOKUP, and we'll need to choose this table very frequently. So I am just choosing this table array. No need to choose this header row, and I am simply going to type NSC INT. So this is the table name. Okay, now if you go here and click NSC INT, it will select that table array for you. Okay, so now given this all background and this NSC table, interest table, we want to build a utility. Now these two columns, that is the column B and C, the user will be entering the amount and the date of purchase. So he'll be entering, say for example 1 lakh, and date of purchase I am just putting 1st of April 2016, and then these 3 columns will be calculating this 3 columns with various functions. Okay, now so far as serial number is concerned, what we want is the moment a user or an employee put here any amount, immediately the Excel should give us the consecutive number. So it's a perfect situation for if. So I'll say is equal to if tab, if this is equal to blank. Here you can use if is blank function also, but no need for all these big things. So if this is blank, then return me blank, else return me this plus 1, complete parenthesis, control enter, and we'll copy this down. Okay, the effect of this is the moment I put here say any amount, it will pick up the next consecutive serial number. Okay, so this is working fine. Date of purchase is something the user will enter. Now years completed, there is an add-in to it. There is no function in Excel which calculates a difference between 2 dates, year difference or month difference, but there is this add-in which you will be having in your Excel. So is equal to, I am saying dated if, dated if my start date is this, comma, my end date is 31st March 20. Basically we are calculating NSC accrued interest for FY 1920. So I'll press F4 to lock it, because we are going to copy it down. and because we want number of completed years into inverted commas, I am going Y, and I will close the parenthesis and control enter. Okay, so years completed is 3. And now for rate of interest we'll be using if and VLOOKUP combination. So let me just start here. So we'll start with if. Now basically the if statement is going to run like this. If the date of purchase of this NSC is say in particular this particular frame of dates and were completed years of 3, then return me the rate of interest. Okay, so for this 1st of May 16 and for years completed which is 3, what should be my rate of interest? So this is my column for the purpose of VLOOKUP. Okay, in terms of VLOOKUP this is going to be my column, and the years completed 3, so for third year it is going to be 9.46. so we wanted 9.46, but we are going to automate this thing with if and VLOOKUP combination. So let's begin. Is equal to if I am saying if this date is greater than or equal to date. Now all of you are aware about this function, 2016 comma April comma 1 comma if this date is less than or equal to again date 2016 comma 9 comma 30, then we look up what lookup value is my years completed. Okay, my table is going to be NSC interest, that table which we have given the name range of sales. My column index number is going to be 2 and we want exact match, isn't it? Okay, now we have completed this particular if statement. Now we will be using this if statement not 1 but 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 times. Okay, so to ease the effort I am taking it to the formula bar. I'll give comma and I'm going to press alt enter here. Okay, alt enter. Okay, now this is what alt enter has done. It has brought me to the second line of my formula bar, and now I'm choosing this particular if statement and I'm simply going to copy it. Okay, this alt enter basically help us to make that formula bar readable. Okay, so the second if statement is going to be 1st October 2016. So 2016 comma October comma 1 to 31st March 2017, 31st of March 2017, and my column index number is going to be 3, isn't it? Okay, again I'll press control enter. Okay, don't make a mistake of pressing enter. Okay, control V. Now we are into this 4th one, so we'll say 2017 comma April comma 1 and 30th June 2017. So 17 comma June comma 30th, and this is going to be 4. Again alt enter, control V. 4 is over. Now 5th column is of July 2017. Simply come here 2017 comma July comma 1 and 31st December 17. So 31st 17 comma December comma 31st. My column index number is going to be 5. Again alt enter to go to the next line, control V, and now we are into this last column. So we'll say 2018 comma Jan comma 1st. The next date is, that is due date is 2019 comma 3 comma 31st, and my column index number is going to be 6, isn't it? And if none of these conditions are satisfied, we'll say return as error. Okay, so let's go through this particular if statements. 1st April 16 to 30th September 16, 1st April 16, 30th September 16, then 1st October 16 to 31st of March 17, 31st of March 17, then 1st April 17 to 30th June 17, correct, then 1st July 17 to 31st December 17, correct, and last is 1st January 18 to 31st March 19. Everything is correct. And what about this column index number 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6? Extremely correct. We'll just press enter and Excel will auto complete this formula for us, and is 9.46. Once you have done, you can simply click this arrow, and now we'll just check this utility for all the dates. Okay, so this we have checked. Okay, 1st May 2016, completed years is this. Okay, now coming to the next one, I'll just put this date, 1st November 2016, for 3 years, 9.33, right? Then I'll say 1st of April 2017. Now the years completed are 2, and the NSC accrued interest of 100 rupees, it is 8.52, right? Then I'll say 1st August 2017. Why it is coming 1st August 2017? Okay, I mistakenly entered it into years completed. 1st August 2017, 8.41, perfect. And last, 1st Feb, for example, 2018 is to 8.18, perfect. So now accrue interest, very simple, round into bracket 1 lakh divided by 100, because this accrue interest is for 100 rupees NSC, 100, complete the brackets into rate of interest, comma 2, and enter. Okay, so this thing is done. We can simply now copy these things, but before we do that, I have to introduce here if, because in case if any of these records is blank, we don't want some other values to appear. So if I'll say if this is equal to blank, like we have done it for serial number, then give me blank, else give me dated if result. Okay, so I'm just going to copy this down. Okay, rate of interest, you can copy both these things down, no issue. Okay, let it be false, no issue. And now we'll just put any amount, say 50,000. Okay, immediately that serial number is coming to 2, because we have used that if statement, a logical question. And then say the 31st March 17, completed years are 2, rate of interest is 8.52, and accrued interest is 4260. So basically for this 31st March 2020, for the 2 NSCs that a person has purchased, the accrued interest is coming to 12,440. So friends, this is how you can use simple if and VLOOKUP combination to arrive at NSC accrued interest, and you can in fact share this utility with your employees also, so they themselves can work out this NSC interest. So friends, this brings me to the end of my video. I hope you must have liked this video. If you have liked this video, please give me a thumbs up, and also hit that bell icon to get notifications of my upcoming video. Thanks a lot. Take care. Bye.